It is no surprise that the majority of Illinois residents are outraged at the massive new increase in business and income taxes, and now there are calls to repeal it, and some lawmakers are on board with that plan.
John O'Hara with the Illinois Policy Institute joins us this noon. Thank you for joining us. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
What would it take to repeal this?
Well, the vast majority, there is a majority in both the House and Senate of the 97th General Assembly, which is the General Assembly folk just voted for this past November, against the tax hike. The problem is, it was actually passed in the 11th hour, more accurately 1 a.m. in the morning, with the old General Assembly, what we call the lame duck General Assembly, on the very day this new group of legislators was sworn in. So theoretically, there are enough votes to repeal it. But once it goes to the governor's desk, if he were to veto it, there would need a 3/5 majority in the Senate.
You have a petition going online. Evidently, we have some of that, some video of that, already generating hundreds. I'm told 1,400 people already signed it.
Yes, over 1,400 people signed it. We just launched it Friday, so we expect that to continue to grow. It's repealthetaxhike.com if people would like to go and sign it and share it with their friends and family.
What are you going to do with that?
Well, we're going to continue to build momentum and show lawmakers that there's real support for repealing this and that it's absolutely necessary. You know, and then we'll continue to keep people who do sign the petition updated on our efforts to do that. We did a poll last week that shows that 70% of Illinois residents think the government spends too much. 57% believe that it's cuts, not taxes, that will fix the budget situation that we're in our state.
Well, clearly the PR has not been very good for our state, especially when you consider what other governors and other states are trying to do right now. Currently, Indiana and Wisconsin are discussing bills to lower corporate taxes as well as provide incentives if some of the jobs they can bring to the state turn out. So why aren't we doing something like this?
Well, it's a very good question. We should be. You know, we're already losing jobs and people to surrounding states at an alarming rate. We put out a study on this last week on out-migration. And they're not just going to places like Florida and Texas where it's warm, which is often the argument that you hear from politicians sort of explaining this. They're going to Wisconsin. They're going to Indiana. And we propose we would propose rolling this back and in the long term eliminating the personal income tax in Illinois altogether.
Okay.
All right. Well, John, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
What is the website again that people can go to?
It's repealthetaxhike.com.
Okay. Thanks, John.
Thank you.